you ever wake up randomly in the middle of the night, most likely around 3 a.m., but anywhere between like 2 and 4 a.m., without your alarm clock, you just randomly wake up. It's because this is when the veil between you and the Holy Spirit is the thinnest. This is often the best time for you to pray and to hear God's voice the most clearly. And so waking up in the middle of the night, usually around 3:30 for me, happens to me almost every single night. And even if I just say a quick prayer and go right back to sleep, that's enough. And especially even while you're sleeping, you are more subject to receiving messages from the Holy Spirit. Another thing I want to talk about is fasting. Because fasting also thins the veil and allows you to hear more clearly from the Holy Spirit. It allows you to really tap in and listen to what God's saying very carefully. And be pointed into the direction of who He's calling you to be and the path that He's calling you to go down. The reason fasting thins the veil is because you're denying the flesh of gratification. When you deny yourself of gratification, you're building yourself stronger. It's important that you do this because if you always take the easy route, choose the easy path, then anything that's even remotely hard that comes across you is going to feel impossible or just so difficult. But the more you choose to do the hard thing, the easier these hard things become. It's not that they become easier, it's that you become stronger. It's that you become more equipped to deal with hardships and it's important to be able to deal with these hardships because that's how you grow. You grow within the suffering. God allows suffering so that you can grow. He wants you to grow and become the person that He's calling you to be so that you can go down the path that He's calling you to go down and ultimately receive the blessings that He's trying to give you, the blessings that you desire within your heart and these things that you want the most for yourself as a human being, as who you are. I'm not talking about the material things. I'm talking about the person that you dream to become, the person that you desire to become. He wants you to become that person. You can only become that person through suffering. Through suffering and release is when you make room for the good things to enter your life and make room for growth. And growth is the only way that you're going to get to this version of yourself that you desire to be. So I'm going to keep this one short. I'm going to cut it here, but do the hard thing. Get stronger. Build yourself up. Fast. Pray. Do what you got to do to thin the veil and hear the Holy Spirit. Listen to God's voice more clearly so you can ultimately become the best version of yourself. I love you and God bless.